All right, today we're talking about inscribed angles. So we've already talked about central angles, which come from the center. An inscribed angle is different, all right? An inscribed angle is an angle whose vertex is on the circle and whose sides are chords of the circle. So for example, our inscribed angle here is DEF. So notice how that middle point, that E, doesn't actually touch the center, all right? It touches the sides. So angle DEF is a inscribed angle. And the measure of this angle is half the measure of its arc. So its arc here is DF. So let's say, for example, DF is 100 degrees. That means this inscribed angle here is going to be half of that. So it's going to be 50 degrees. Let's do some examples here. So they want us to know what angle N is. Now, angle N is an inscribed angle, which means it's going to be half of its arc. Its arc is 62 degrees. So 62 divided by 2 is 31. They want us to determine what QSR is. Q to S to R. That is the actual arc. They give us the inscribed angle of 113. That's half of the arc. If I take that arc and I multiply it by 2, that should give me my arc, which is 226. So working backwards there. All right, this one's got a lot of things going on here. So the first thing they want us to know is what WT is. So WT is an arc, which means it's going to be double the inscribed angle. The inscribed angle that is associated with that is this 30 right here. So I'm going to do 30 times 2, which is 60. Now they want us to find what angle U is. Well, angle U is right here. And that shares the exact same arc as 60. All right, since it's an inscribed angle, it's going to be half that arc, so it's going to be 30. So angle U and angle V are the exact same measurement. Now they want us to find angle T. All right, in order to find angle T, they give us the 3x plus 4. We actually have to solve for x. And knowing this, if U and V are the same, that means W and T are the same because they share that exact same arc over here. So I could say 3x plus 4 equals 2x plus 9. I'm going to subtract that 2x over and subtract that 4 over, so I get x equals 5. If I plug that in, 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 4, so I know the measurement of angle T is 19 degrees. Okay, so this is 19 degrees. That means that this one's also 19 degrees. Now they want us to find UV, which is this arc, which means it's double the inscribed angle. Well, 19 times 2, right, is 38. So that arc is 38. All right, up here, one fact here. This is a really important fact. All right, if a triangle is inscribed in a semicircle, so you notice this triangle WXY is inside that circle, then it is a right triangle. And the angle here that's a right triangle is right here at angle Y. So they want to find what angle Y is. Well, that's 90 degrees because it's a right triangle. To find W, they need to find X. We have to find an equation here. So I could say X plus 12 plus X plus 90 equals 180. Because that's what a triangle should add up to. So I've got 2X plus 102 equals 180 minus that 102. And minus that 102. Oops. And then divide by 2, and I get x is 39. Okay, so if x is 39, angle W, 39 plus 12, all right, is 51. This is 51 degrees. I want to find XY. Well, XY is this arc, and its inscribed angle is at 51, so that arc is double that. So 51 times 2 is 102. Now they want us to find YW, YWX. So it's everything but that arc, which we found was 102. So I could do 360 minus 102. And I get 258 degrees. Finally, the last thing here, another really important fact. In an inscribed quadrilateral, so when we have a circle and we have a four-sided shape, a quadrilateral inside of it, the opposite angles are supplementary. And remember, that just means they add up to 180. So they want us to find x here. X is in W and in Y. Since those are opposite angles in that inscribed quadrilateral, they're going to be equal. So I can do x plus 18 equals 2x. I'm going to subtract that x over and I get x equals 18. They would find angle W. So let's plug that in. 18 plus 18. Oops, sorry guys, I did that wrong. I was saying they're equal. They're not equal, they added 180. My bad. Got distracted there. So I'm going to say x plus 18 plus 2x equals 180. 3x, subtract that 18, is 162. X equals 54. If I do 54 plus 18 there, I get 72 for angle W. Now they want to know what XWZ is. XWZ. So we have to figure out what that is. It would help if we know this angle over here. So 2 times 54 is 108 over here. And that's the inscribed angle, which means it's half of the arc, or this arc here is double it. If I do 108 times 2, I get 216. Over here, they want to know what angle F is. Now remember, opposite angles add up to 180, so I can do 180 minus 86, and I get 94 degrees. They want to know what GDE is. GDE. That is the arc going with this inscribed angle. So I can take that inscribed angle and times by 2. 94 times 2 is 180.